It's been several years since the Infill Ordinance was passed. This ordinance was created to help keep development in check in our neighborhoods. Marsha Bryant, planner for the City of Fayetteville, discussed with us the effectiveness of the ordinance as well as some of the pending changes.
Well, the main reason we established an Infill Ordinance was because the neighbors feared development coming into their neighborhoods more than anything. It was the unknown. And with the Infill Ordinance, it allows us to have a neighborhood meeting. People can come out, find out what's going on. A lot of times when they find out what's going on, you know, they're fine with it. But when they don't know what's going on and somebody comes in and tears a house down and starts to rebuild, they have questions. And the Infill Ordinance allows us to meet with them. They can meet with the developer, or possibly work out any concerns that they have with additional landscaping, buffers, fences, things like that, location of your parking. There have been instances where the existing houses are smaller, the lots are smaller, and someone would come in and tear down a couple of those little older houses and build larger houses that didn't necessarily fit in with the character of the neighborhood. So the Infill Ordinance is hopefully to maintain and protect the character of the neighborhoods. Pinecrest in particular has had a lot of redevelopment. A lot of those older houses have come down for new houses, and there's currently some pending as well. I don't think they will fall into the infill category, but they require a conditional zoning, which also allows for public input. In 2007, City Council revised the ordinance to not only require a neighborhood meeting, but also a public hearing before the Planning Commission. And the Planning Commission's decision for approval or denial, or possibly to amend the proposed plan, can be appealed to City Council for them to have the ultimate decision. The majority of the time, we'll get a handful of folks come out to the neighborhood meetings. A lot of time those people are just unsure of what's going on, and once the developer talks with them, shows them drawings of what their plan is, they are much more comfortable with it. There's also been instances where the public is not 100% satisfied, but as long as we can have communication and we can compromise between what the developer wants and what the neighborhood wants, you know, we feel that it's worth going through the process of infill. This particular development used to be one lot with one house on it. The developer came in and removed the existing house, subdivided the one lot into two lots, and built two new structures. And it did meet the infill criteria. There was a neighborhood meeting as well as a public hearing. In order to meet the Infill Ordinance, first of all, we determined that 50% of the surrounding properties are developed as single-family residential. Then, if the proposed development is a subdivision, we determine if the proposed lot is less than 80% of the median lot size of the parcels in the area. If that is also the case, then they would have to have a neighborhood meeting with the developer and then a public hearing before the Planning Commission. If they plan on doing a multifamily development, which we consider attached dwellings, whether it be apartments, condos, or townhomes, and 50% of the lots in that area are single-family residential, then again they would have to comply with the Infill Ordinance. Well, currently our ordinance does not have any type of architectural review. We do not review scale. We do not review whether the houses will be one-story or two-story, or that they look similar to all the ones in the neighborhood. With the proposed UDO, which hopefully will be adopted sometime in 2010, there will be some architectural review standards. There will be a look at the setbacks of the existing houses and trying to ensure that the new structures are in line with what's there. The public can contact the planning department and talk with us if they have concerns about development coming into their neighborhood. They can contact any of the planners in that department to get more information on infill or any of our subdivision and zoning ordinances.